Hello, fellow comic book worms. This is Man. Welcome to my channel. Yep, another open box video.
Oh, what fun we're going to have together.
I think I know what this is, but let's see. Let's see before I say anything about it. Where's opening it? I hate it when boxes are smarter than me. There you go. Dun, dun. From the 30s to 70s, Superman. All right. So you guys know why I got this, right? Let me go ahead and take a look at it and come back right to you. Well, finally got done with this book. I mean, not completely done through it, but I finally go through it enough to find out that this book has some evidence that I need. For instance, it did mention this book right here. This would be third origin story of Superman, because there's a, let me show you, there's a Superboy origin story in here. Come on, where is it? There it is. Superboy origin story right there. So it did mention that. It did mention this book. I had to find it in fine print right at the beginning. Make me read all this stuff. So, but it did mention that book. It did mention that particular book. Well, okay. First of all, this is a reprint. It's called Millennium Edition. Millennium Edition. Millennium Edition. More Fun Comic 101 is the original book, the yellow portion of this cover, and it's a reprint. I'm thankful to have this because I cannot afford to. It's a couple $1,000 for that book, so I cannot afford that book, but I'm glad I have that particular replica, except for the cover. This book itself had two origin stories. It focused more on Superman rather than Action Comics. For instance, it didn't have an origin story from the Action Comic, but it did have a origin story from Superman right here, and it did have that in color. But next origin story, they decided to do away with the cover and color. They didn't do issue number 53. I already did detective work on this one to find out this is a fourth origin story. So yeah, and this book sort of confirmed that this is the third. What's in here is 53 is fourth. First two, 1, 2. So it sort of confirmed it. I wish it did a little better job of confirming that, because it gives you dates, but it doesn't give you issue numbers. For instance, like issue 53, it doesn't just plainly say issue 53. And I had to figure out the cover for it and all that stuff. But it's going to allow me to fill in some details about Superman origin story, like name changes and parents' names and all that stuff. It has that in here, so that's nice. I already knew those information, but this sort of put it all in one book. So I'm overall happy with this purchase, and looking forward to doing some deep dive into this book on my next Superman origin story deep dive. Anyway, till next time, let me know.